Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is the 30th of November, 2016. I woke up this morning and I looked at my iPhone. I've got 6,744 emails. 6,744. And I'm trying to work through them as best as I can. I want to comment on a video that I posted on November the 27th, 2016. The title of it is "We Have All Been Duped!" Exclamation mark, quotation mark. It had 65,829 views, and that's in a couple of days. 1,788 thumbs up, 105 thumbs down. I want to share some of the comments. One viewer wrote, "Gabor, I rarely have seen you two, but this one caught my eye. I too learned devastating things I never could believe. In my case, I learned after I was pummeled in a New York City restaurant for no reason, and the journey began when my own lawyers in that litigation betrayed me and sued me, their client, for over $1 million for protected client speech. My journey for why this was happening to me, a normal guy who liked to date women and worked out, devastated me. No one, and I mean no one, understood at the time why I was a target. I was. I could also say more. WikiLeaks has been an eye-opener in the sense you can read the thoughts of what you already knew but have proof. Hillary and her folks at the banks have sold us out. The entire banker bailout was the biggest fraud in history. Well, actually not. The biggest fraud in history is Barack Hussein Obama. I will not get into it. It's risky, but explain the main players, and you will also be guided by the truth. This letter speaks loud, and by the way, Trump is not the answer. He'll be another problem. So take it from someone who has seen the light. Do not trust those who deceive. And yes, Mr. Lincoln, who died penniless, was our most wise and loyal of presidents. And I have learned to appreciate him more. And Kennedy, the older and wiser I've become. Peace to the letter holder, and peace to all of you." Another woman wrote, "You're the man, Gabe." And this other viewer wrote back to that woman, "Would you do him?" Not a nice thing to ask on an open forum like this. That individual that goes by the handle Nick Kingman, you know where Nick Kingman is going, don't you? Another viewer wrote, Benjamin Wayland. He's writing this to this individual. "Then why hasn't he done so in all of these centuries? Don't you get it? God and Satan are a variety wrestling act. They are two sides of the same act. They're the Joker and Batman. You need them both. Otherwise, you got no story. God will no more beat Satan than Tom will beat Jerry, because they need their friction to refill the church's coffers every week. It's all just your imagination, and that's all there is." Rented Tux, he also went bye-bye. He wrote, "There is no greater duping than the quote-unquote Holocaust. That is where it all begins and where it all ends. No, it ends with you going to the manure pile." I don't know why people are so effing stupid to write what they do. I listened to the video link above. I wondered why we have U.S. troops all over the world. Lots of folks know we are guarding poppy fields in Afghanistan and Pakistan. I didn't know it was a worldwide I'm in favor of bringing all troops home, with a few exceptions. Yes, there is evil in our government. I expect Donald Trump to do something about it. You know, you really have to appreciate our European and our worldwide friends. Most of these comments, or a lot of these comments, come from overseas. Hey Americans, waking up is painful, but it is not the end of the world. We all have to face up to the fact that we've been duped, and duped for a long time. Most of the rest of the world had to wake up long before you guys, but are we glad you can now join us? They are all effed, all of us, over. When you are watching those horrible Muslims being blown up in the Middle East, think about what that might mean for you. It's most interesting. I want to thank all those viewers that commented in a positive way. Not Nick Kingman, who's gone by the by, and not Rented Tux, who's gone by the by. The rest of you, thanks for commenting.